Alright, you're looking at a closer view of my map here. I don't know if you can see, you might be able to see where I've drawn in. This is the actual estimated drift line of Cooper. So, no pull here. If he was an expert parachutist, he would have landed here. My guess is he would have landed somewhere in between those two lines. If he opened immediately, he may have landed as high up as here. So, effectively, this is your route here. The plane is flying this way, all the way down, 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 and the plane is crossing the river right here. So the money is found here, and I've highlighted in yellow all the areas that potentially that money could have come from. So to zoom in, you can see where I've highlighted in yellow. That's pretty much it. This is pretty much it. All this yellow spot here. Now right here, you'll see a divergence. Well, I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say anywhere in this region here could have theoretically, these all feed directly in. There's Lacamas Lake. Now, like I said, the lake itself can't contribute to the money, but past that dam it certainly could, and anywhere in the Washougal watershed. So here's the watershed boundaries. Up, up, up. Over here. And I've actually found all these points on a real Google Earth map. Sorry, my pen is actually screwing up the focus. But all these words here are just, this was stuff I wrote on the actual map when I was doing it mosaic style. You know, now it's not really needed. I can look at it myself in a more macro picture and see everything that it's pointing out. But if you're just looking at these arrows, you can certainly see where the water is flowing on this map. So, for example, this all here feeds into Yale. So these are all drifting north. Okay, these drift south, but these drift north, and these go here. This feeds the East Fork. There's the East Fork. All right, which then this comes down, it joins East Fork, hits the Columbia, and it goes this way. Here's Lake River. Comes here. Lake River is all the way connected to Lake Vancouver. So that's effectively what you're looking at. You're looking at a very small region that could possibly contribute to where that money was found. So to show you what I was saying, you can see the border. Okay, so here's where the money, or Cooper, has to land, and my pen is approximately where the flight path really was. And you're talking about 14 land miles difference, 12 nautical miles difference. That's quite a bit of difference. And it's actually the difference between being on the east side of PDX versus the west side of PDX. It's a massive amount of error. So in summation, it's generally a very small, relatively speaking, a small area of this map that could possibly contribute to where that money was found. But we do know that's where the money came from. It came from somewhere in that yellow area. Now the question is, now that we know where it came from, how did it get there? Because it didn't get there by itself, or did it? So there's really only three possibilities, one of which is the actual really happened. The first situation is a third party maybe finds the money here and moves it into the yellow zone. The second option is Cooper himself lands here and moves it into the money zone. The third solution is we're totally wrong by 5 minutes minimum. We're minimum 5 minutes wrong on this jumping time, and he actually landed in the river. Richard Tussaw, the late Richard Tussaw, that was his hypothesis. The enthusiasts like Richard Tussaw and the FBI, once I presented them with this map, were pretty much forced into one of those three resolutions. They've chosen for the last 2 years to pursue Cooper landing in the river. Unfortunately, this does not actually solve the problem, because there's more than just this paradox. There's actually the Cooper paradox matrix, which I will show you in the next video. In the next video, I'll discuss the only way to solve this problem, and the only way to solve the problem of the Cooper mystery is to solve or resolve the Cooper paradox matrix. It's not easy, But it is totally possible, and you can do it if you view this mystery through the lens of logic.